Hello everybody, this is Jose, and today I'm taking a look at my Vamillo VA87M that I got from Massdrop. It finally has come in just the other day. Sorry, this unboxing is actually being uploaded a little bit late. My life has been quite chaotic here lately, so I'll go over that at the end of this video. But inside the Massdrop box was an actual casing box as well as my receipt, whose information you cannot see. So, taking a look at the outside of the box, it's a very plain box, no real documentation or anything on it, which is just fine. If you open it up inside, though, you're going to see the beautiful VA87M that I got. Now, I participated in the MR drop, but I believe I received a VA87MN. The difference is mostly just a matter of what color and styles you chose. I chose the black output with the black casing rather, with the white front printed keys and white backlighting. I also chose Gatoron Browns. So, as you can see here, the keyboard itself is in plastic wrapping. We had our micro or mini USB cable and our keycap puller offered by Vamillo with a plastic handle. And aside from that, we have a instruction guide that is not in a language I understand, so not exactly relevant here, but it's something. So I've been using this keyboard with the stock keycaps for about a week, almost 2 weeks, 2 weeks coming this Friday now. So wonderful keyboard, and I love the keycaps. In fact, I realized the other day after typing on these how uncomfortable to me the pulse set was. I actually really enjoyed using the pulse set for the length that I did. However, I found that it was not as comfortable as I had wanted. There you can see it is the VA87MN. But yeah, I realized the other day that the Pulse set was not as comfortable as I wanted, so I actually decided to sell them to help fund my college courses. I can confirm that the spacing on the spacebar for the stabilizers is a standard style spacing that will not be incompatible with any key sets, at least on mine. And as you can see here, I'm just sort of showing you the methods of cable routing that are available on the bottom of this keyboard. That you can go straight back or to the left or right with the micro USB cable that is included. I'm sorry, mini USB cable. It's not micro. So here we go. I'm going to plug it in just to my hub for the moment to show you this thing powered up, show you all the LEDs working, and how gorgeous this thing is. So it takes just a hot second before I realize that the backlight was turned off by default. Other people who are receiving this keyboard may notice the same thing, but I found out what it was and immediately was able to figure out just on my own from my previous experience which hotkey combination to use. So after turning off my lighting, you can see here that the white is very bright. I do apologize if it looks a little blue, but iPhone camera quality is iPhone camera quality. The coloration might be a little bit lost to you, but it is white. I actually keep this thing, like many others, on the lowest backlight setting during normal use because it is extremely bright. These switch backlights are extremely bright. So, that being said, you can kind of hear, I'll do a better key switch test later, but here you can see the different lighting modes that I'm investigating. The Windows lock as well is a nice feature that is one that I just tested myself just to see if it worked out here. And in hindsight, I was actually trying to test right now how the keys felt and sounded, but as I'm doing a voiceover and cutting out the original audio to excuse the effect of background dog noise, the sounds will be completely nullified. So, I believe that brings a conclusion to the unboxing and first look of this keyboard. I believe it's a wonderful keyboard after my 12 or 13 days of use. So far, it's my favorite one I've ever had. I'll do a full review on this later if it possibly can, but I do want to go ahead and bring up now the idea of possibly doing fewer videos just because of an issue that I'm going to be running into. I'm going to be returning back to college full-time, and this was an option that was recently introduced to me that was completely unexpected. That being said, this is going to mean if I'm going back full-time, I'm no longer going to be making any income whatsoever, meaning my supply for keyboards is going to be dwindling immediately. Like I said, I already sold my Pulse keycap set. I'm sad that I had to, but one, and they were worth a lot more than what I was caring for them for. A lot of people love them more than I do, so definitely worth giving them to someone who would love them as much. And two, college is going to be really tough not having any money, so I'm trying to save up as much as I can right now so that maybe I can survive by my own means, I guess you could say, as long as possible. So I do apologize for this rant and very short-lived channel and footage content. I really hoped that I could go a little further with this. I really had a lot of preparations in mind, a lot of things that I've been planning on working towards, and a lot of things that I purchased for the better of this channel, like this microphone I'm using now. However, it doesn't look like they're going to be much good once I actually begin. Unless people bizarrely wanted to start buying me keyboards to review, I don't believe I'll be getting any review units anytime soon for free from any other companies, just because I'm not a notorious name. 65 subscribers is wonderful, and I thank you all for your support, but I don't believe it is going to be quite enough to convince any company to trust me in, one, sending them back a product they sent to me, and two, just that even it'd be worth their time in shipping as far as the returns they would get in product awareness. So I do apologize that this channel got pretty much nowhere. I was really afraid of this, that for some reason or another it wouldn't, and the school thing literally came out of nowhere about 3 weeks ago, and it's gonna be a bumpy ride for me. But I hope you guys are definitely going to be able to have a better run for everything than I do as far as your keyboard stuff goes. Don't get me wrong, going back to college is great and I'm thrilled. I'm just saying, no more buying keyboards sporadically like I was before. So I hope you guys get to continue to clack on, and I will hopefully still see you guys around. I appreciate the support. Thanks.